Hey everybody, welcome back to B-Dubs Disc Golf. Super excited for today's video because I've been thinking a lot about this channel and why I started it. And it was really just a person who loved to watch disc golf videos and thought to myself, huh, betcha I could do that. And I decided to do a New Year's resolution. And part of my New Year's resolution was to become a 900 rated player. It's almost October. I haven't been able to do that, but I still, be honest with you, have been happy with the progression of my game. I just got to figure out how to match the level of my game with the level of tournament play. You know, just sort of marry those two things. But it'll get there. But one of the things that I'm super excited about is just how much I've enjoyed making these videos, how much I've enjoyed the subscribers, and when I'm on my local courses, the number of times that people that watch my video have just come up and said hello. It's just been fantastic. I think it's great. And so I'm excited for this video because this is the first time that a subscriber, shout out to DJ, has sent me some discs. And so I thought I would open the box with everybody and see what's in there. I don't know what's in the box.
Oh, what's in the box?
Not taking. Well, let me take that back. I know that there's discs in the box, but I don't know what the discs are. And so I'm out here at a place where I know I can throw some discs. So I thought I'd check out, see what's in the box, and then throw the disc, see how they fly, and then go out to a local course and play with them. So here we go. First, we got a little note from the box. It's a curated mystery box from DJ, which is awesome. This is fun. There are 3 putters, 2 mid-rangers, 3 fairway drivers, and 2 high-speed drivers. So I am very curious to see if I can throw these guys. This is awesome. I'm super excited. All right, let's see what we got here. All right. Putter number 1. Royal plastic mint disc bullet. Flight numbers, actually doesn't say what the flight numbers are. Oh, I'm laughing because there's a handwritten note on the back of this disc telling me what the flight numbers are. This is mint disc bullet 2401. And this is really cool. And there's a shout out to a Jazz who was an offensive guard at Morgan Park High School in Chicago. So shout out to you, man. And then we have a Rainmaker, Eagle McMahon Rainmaker. Flight numbers 2300.5. And this is interesting. This is from a dude named Storm Duck. It can't possibly be his real name. Cornerback on the Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins. A buddy of mine's a huge fan of the fish, and I'll have to text him to see if he knows who Storm Duck is. This is awesome. And then we have a Mobius EV7, Mobius Firm. Flight number is 24-10, and this guy anomaly holds a PhD in philosophy and has been a lecturer at UNC, Duke, UPenn, and the University of Arizona. DJ's alma mater. This is so much fun. All right, so these are my 3 putters, and then we have 2 mid ranges on deck. Let's see what we got here. We have an ESB Flex Buzz. This is Coradonga del Busto. He's a pediatric nurse in Miami, Florida. Flight number is 54-1-1. This is and then we have a Kestrel mid-range. I've never thrown a Kestrel. Who makes this? I don't know. If you know who makes Kestrel, give me a shout out in the comments. The flight numbers are 4402. Uh, this one's name is Signarf Loopstock, baseball player that was drafted by the Cleveland Guardians in 2013. This is one of DJ's first discs ever, so I am honored to give this disc a throw. All right, next we have three fairway drivers. Three fairway drivers. We have an Athena. I've actually thrown an Athena before. I'm actually a big fan of the Athena. Back before I joined Street Team Prodigy, but I used to have an Athena in my bag. Flight number 7502, Miss Zard Thelisma, an administrative director in Haiti. Athena. And then we have the Cypher. The Cypher. What disc is this? Launch disc Cypher. Flight number 84-12. Dr. Xerxes Mazda is the current head of collections and curation at the British Library. Look at that Cypher. And then we have Disc Golf UK, the Count. Huh, look at that. It's like that teeth. And this is flight number 74-13. Flamor Castrati is a retired soccer player from Kosovo. And then last, but certainly not least, we have two distance drivers. We're going to start off with Thought Space Athletics Construct. Flight numbers 10, 6, -1, 2. Odd Hackwelder is a multimedia artist, designer, and game designer. Construct. And then finally, oh, look at that. Look at that. I really like that. I like that stamp. This is cool. The Innova Wraith, flight numbers 11, 5, -1, 3. This is Rusty Justice, is a business developer and civil engineer based in Kentucky. I hope you watched this whole introduction. I know it was long, but DJ, this was awesome. This was the most amazing thing ever. So let's see how these guys throw. So the plan is simple. I'm just going to throw these discs, see how they fly for me. And we've got a little bit of a breeze today. Going this direction, I think, going this direction, we have a little bit of a tailwind. And so we might go back, throw it this way, throw it back way, see how they throw in each condition. So we're going to start off with Johnny Anomaly, who has a PhD in philosophy and a lecturer at UNC, Duke, UPenn, and the University of Arizona. He gets around. So, all right, I want to save these because I like that. Mobius, EV7. Threw that with a little bit of Anheuser and went pretty straight. Next up on the docket is the Rainmaker Storm Duck cornerback on the Miami Dolphins. Rainmaker. I feel like that flew farther. Threw it with a little bit of hyzer on that one, but still pushed straight. Next up, Mint Disc Bullet, Jazario Burrios, defensive guard at Morgan Park High School, Chicago, Illinois. That is highly specific. Oh, look at that. Threw that with a little bit of hyzer and actually went to flat for a little bit. Sweet. ESP Flex Buzz, Covadonga del Busto Naval. All right, pediatric nurse in Miami, Florida. Everyone throws buzz. Everyone throws a buzz. I don't have a buzz in my bag, but here we go with me throwing a buzz. feel like that had a little bit more stability than the other disc, but it was mid-range. Threw a little bit hyzer on that one. Next up, Kestrel mid-range. Sicknarf loop stock, baseball player drafted by the Cleveland Guardians. DJ's first disc ever. Let's see how this guy flies. The Kestrel. Get another hyzer putt. That actually seemed more stable than the Buzz. We got our fairway driver, Disc Golf UK, the Count Flamur Casfati. I yanked that a little bit, but that was interesting flight. Athena Mizard Thelisma, Administrative Director, Haiti. That was not a great throw, but it held the hyzer and just kept going to the left. And then launch disc Cypher, Dr. Xerxes Mazda, curator at the British Library. Yanked that one a little bit too. I think that one had more stability than the other fairways. That did not flip up at all. Then we're going to finish off with our distance drivers. Thought Space Athletics 10-6, -1-2. Who is this? This is Odd Hackwelder, multimedia artist, designer, game designer. The Construct. Oh, look at that. Oh, that one just took off. That was fun. That was a good flight. Maybe my best flight of all of my discs. And then lastly, the Innova Wraith, Rusty Justice, civil engineer based out of Kentucky. Also nice flight. All right, let's go collect them. I think my favorite was the Construct. I like the way that Construct flew. So now we are throwing into a headwind. So let's see how these guys fly. Once again, we're going to start off with Johnny Anomaly. And this actually was the shortest distance of my putters. Yeah, I think that E7 is understable. All right, Rainmaker. That is a nice disc. And then at least coming this way, the Bullet went the farthest of the putters. Also a little understable. So we're throwing a little bit into a headwind. I think the Rainmaker has a little bit more stability. Next up, the Buzz, Covadonga del Busto Naval. We have the Kestrel, Sienarf Loopstock. We are now up with our fairway drivers, the Athena. Oh, not the Athena. Mizard Thelisma. Nice. Then we have the Cypher, better known as Dr. Xerxes Mazda. Look at that. Then our last fairway driver, the Count Flamode Castrati. Nice flight. Then we have the Innova Wraith, which is my favorite stamp of these discs, better known as Rusty Justice. Ooh. And then last, but certainly not least, our winner in the distance contest last round, Thought Space Construct, Odd Hack Welder. That disc likes to go. That is of all these discs so far, if I didn't have a full Prodigy bag, the Construct would immediately go into my bag. So that was fun. I mean, that was a lot of fun. And so, DJ, you were awesome. So I wanted to give you some first impressions that I had of these discs. All of them, I think. I don't know if I've thrown any of these discs except for the Athena. I've thrown the Athena before, so I have some experience with the Athena. The EV7 as a throwing putter, I would never throw this putter, or at least I would never have this in my bag as a throwing putter. It felt like it had no glide, and just both into a headwind as well as into a tail with a tailwind. It just didn't go. And so it has T4 -10. I actually would believe that because it definitely was less stable than the others. I thought the bullet actually handled itself really well with a tailwind. In the headwind, it became significantly more understable and didn't go as far. So I don't think I would bag the bullet if I, but with a tailwind, it went great. It was the farthest disc throw. But the all-around winner for me as a throwing putter was the Rainmaker. I thought this was great. I thought it had great stability. It actually feels really good in the hand. It's got a really nice flat profile. I liked it a lot. I don't remember what the flight numbers were, but I thought it had some great glide, some decent stability. I'd probably put it as a 0.2, maybe a 2.502. Actually, what was the numbers on this sucker? Interesting. The Rainmaker's flight number says 2300.5. I actually felt like I had more stability of that for me. And I felt like I definitely had more flight than the 3. So that's interesting to me. I really like the Rainmaker as a throwing putter. The mid-ranges, we had 2 mid-ranges, and between the Kestrel and the Buzz, you might be surprised by this, but I really like the Kestrel. I know you're going to hate me in the comments. The Buzz was fine. I know everyone loves the Buzz, but if I had a choice between the Buzz and the Kestrel, I would actually choose the Kestrel.
What? No. What? No. What? No.
My apologies, but I really liked the flight of the Kestrel. I thought it was really good. Again, first impressions. Not every throw is fantastic, but what are you going to do? Among the fairway drivers, we had a Cypher, we had Athena, and we had a UK Count. What kind of disc is this? Launch. No, that's not right. We had the Disc Golf UK. I've never heard of a Disc Golf UK. I don't know who makes it. Um, it kind of feels like it comes out of a starter pack, but this is my favorite fairway driver. I thought it was fantastic. And of the fairway drivers, that if I were to pick of the fairway drivers, I would select this one. I would be a count man. And so I thought it went really far. I thought it was relatively straight with a finish, nice stability finish. I think for me, the flight numbers are probably pretty accurate: 7, 4, -1, 3. I'd probably put it a -1, 2, maybe, but I'd have to look at the video to see how they flew. But I really like this disc, so that was my favorite flight. And the Athena flew pretty much what I expected to do: go straight for a country mile and then makes a hard left. And so, the ESPN Athena 7502, that's an Athena all the way. And so it was great into the headwind, and it still had great stability in the headwind finish. Very strong left at the end, but for me, to my surprise, I'd go with the count. And then the distance drivers, the Wraith and the Construct. And this is, in terms of favorite stamp, this is my favorite stamp of all the discs. But in terms of my favorite all-around disc, the Construct was my favorite disc of all the discs. I felt like it had some great turn to get that distance. It always finished left. It was a really nice little S shape for me. And as a distance driver, I'm telling you right now that if I ever stop playing a full Prodigy bag, this will be in my bag. Because I really loved it. And it bombed, and it went far, and it was fantastic. The Wraith is fine. I just felt like the Wraith, at least this particular Wraith, had a little bit too much stability for me. And granted, obviously, I don't have the best form, I don't have the fastest speed or in throwing, but I love the stamp though. But yeah, by far, Construct, my favorite disc of this batch. DJ, you're the greatest. If you've stuck around for this video, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm not going to do, I'm not going to add a round to this video. The video is already longer than I thought it would be, but it was just a lot of fun. So I hope you stuck around. I hope you enjoyed it. DJ wanted me to turn this into a game for me to guess the flight numbers. I did not do that, but it was still fun. I still had a great time. So tell me your comments. What do you think about the flight numbers? What do you think about the disc? Like I said, I only threw it a couple times, so obviously if I threw a perfect formed throw of these discs, I might have a different opinion of them. But when you buy discs, you're buying them for you, right? And so your form is your form. So even though you watch a pro throw a disc and you look at the flight of that disc on online or on their YouTube channel and go, oh my God, I got to get that disc. I was suckered in, not suckered. I'm a huge fan of Simon Lizotte. I think he's awesome. And I went out and threw the time lapse. I could not throw that disc. Now, people tell me that there's new plastics that are easier for amateur throwers like me. But it wasn't a disc for me, even though it was fun to have. So get out there, get the discs, try them out for you and see what's best for you. Otherwise, thanks for watching. And the next video that I post is going to be around with these discs. Have a good one.